This is Learning with Mr. Lerner. Hey guys. Welcome to Lessons with Mr. Lerner. Today we are going to be covering our stance when we stand at the drum pad or at the snare drum. Also at the marimba, this is pretty much how you're going to stand. First thing that we're going to talk about is the drum height and where we're supposed to position ourselves in front of that drum. First thing you're going to do is have your shoulders relaxed, your back straight, and your legs a shoulder width apart. When behind a snare drum, you can stand with your feet together, but that's more of a marching technique. The majority of your playing is going to be done with your legs shoulder width apart. The next thing that we're going to do is adjust the snare drum to be between the top and the bottom of our hip bones, or where our belt should usually go. To find the proper place to stand, you're going to take the back of the stick, put it into your belly button, and put the tip of the stick into the center of the drum pad. This will assure that when you are set up correctly, you will always hit the proper playing areas. Remember, hips, belly button trick, set up correctly. The next most important thing is going to be our hand grip and our arm position. So let's cover that. Now that you're standing in the right position, you want to place your forearm parallel to the ground. That means from your elbow to your wrist bone is all going to be parallel and flat to the planet. The things you don't want to do is you don't want to have an incline from your elbows down, and you don't want your shoulders to be too far up. This can also cause you to pull too close to the drum pad. Now that you have your sticks, you're going to want to set up with the sticks coming straight out from your arm. So from your wrist to the tip of the stick, and then you relax down to about an inch above the drum pad seen here. You don't want to stand too close or too far away to where you're reaching for the drum. This is too close, you look like a chicken. And here you look just right. Well done, Mr. Lerner. For learning grip, we are going to be using a Vic Firth stick today. You're going to take the flat part of your thumb and place that onto the flag of the Vic Firth stick. Then your pointer finger is going to wrap around the stick directly across from your thumb. Your back fingers are going to lightly curl down. If this is done properly, the back of the stick will exit between the wrist and your pinky finger knuckle. Looking from the bottom side, you have your fulcrum, and your back finger should be lightly curled down. They should not be gripping the stick very hard like this, but should be nice and relaxed. Alright, let's go through a proper setup. Standing up tall, feet shoulder width apart, belly button check. From your shoulder to your elbow should be nice and relaxed. From your elbow to your wrist needs to be parallel. Notice the top of my wrist is flat. From here, you relax the fingers down, lift with the wrist only, and then bring it back down. Lift with the wrist, and bring it back down. Looking here, the back of the stick is exiting the back of the hand. Now let's do this between thumbs, pointers, back fingers lightly curled down. Come down to the drum, make sure you're in a proper playing position. Lift your wrists, bring them down. Lift just your wrists, bring it back down. Make sure after your last strike that your wrist to your elbow is still parallel and that the back of the stick is coming out of the back of your hand. Awesome, awesome. So hopefully you're standing in front of the drum with the proper stance, great hand positions, good movement with your wrists, and then the next thing that we're going to do is start applying ourselves to some exercises. Anyways, I'll see you in the next lesson. This is Learning with Mr. Lerner.